All right, students, now it's time for us to talk about the thinking skill of across the disciplines. Wow, how abstract is that? What does that mean? Well, we're going to give you a separate video about that, but it's really like, how do you view something from a particular field of study, from a particular subject in school? Okay, and so let's take Of Mice and Men. All right, you could read Of Mice and Men and try to understand the effects of the Dust Bowl on America in the 1930s by reading Of Mice and Men. Because, and guess what? You're talking historically, you're talking geographically, and you're talking with meteorology, and you're talking with agriculture. And let's take agriculture. Look at Of Mice and Men. Look at how they are on a ranch. They're talking about cultivators, grain bins. They're talking, or grain bags. They're talking about the horses, the stable buck. What does that even mean? So you could look at Of Mice and Men from the perspective of someone studying agriculture. What would they say about Of Mice and Men? You can look at it from a feminist point of view, okay? So let's say that you're studying feminism, and you're looking at Curly's wife and the way she's treated. That is from a different field of study, the study of feminism. You could do it from the political standpoint, okay? So looking at this culture of ranch life and how someone who is a ranch hand would view politics versus someone who is the boss and how they would view politics. You can look at it from a socioeconomic standpoint, which is a field of study, socioeconomics, how money and culture and value and how those kind of things kind of relate to each other. It was a horrible definition, but it's something like that, okay? You could look at it through the study of anthropology. You could look at it through the study of psychology. We love to do that one, at least a lot in my class. Through sociology, okay? Through history, historically what's going on. Folks, there's so many ways to view Of Mice and Men. So if you're looking at Of Mice and Men historically, then you're looking at things like the crash of 1929, the Dust Bowl, you're looking at the Okies and their travels out west. If you're looking at it through the economy, then you're obviously also looking at it through the crash of 1929, the effects of people and how it affected them. But then you also have our discipline, which is the discipline of English, writing, getting meaning out of language, so you can look at it through that discipline as well. So you don't have to limit, you can limit yourself, actually kind of in a way, and pigeonhole yourself into only looking at it through an English perspective, but when you broaden it and start looking at it from these other perspectives, it actually gets deeper, more interesting, more complex, and it's more interesting. So I hope that's helpful for across the disciplines, or think about it as across the fields of study, looking at a piece of literature like Of Mice and Men.